Hello friends, welcome to the channel Electrical and Automation. Today we are going to present you a video on P&ID, how to read the P&ID in a such way that you will remember all the time. So I will try to explain all these things in a very simple way so that you can understand it very easily. So let's move to the next slide. And what is the meaning of the P&ID? It is simple and most of the people know it. Or if you don't know it, so the full form is piping and instrumentation diagram. So what it that means? It means that P&ID represent the piping of any particular section, particular plant, how the flow is going, how the things are flowing. So piping is there. Obviously, in plant, piping is must. Without piping, nothing is can be possible. Second is instrumentation diagram. Instrumentation diagram means the P&ID represent the instrumentation which are located in the field which was given by the OEM. That means the P&ID was given by some company or some original equipment manufacturer that will going to be help us, and that OEM also given the information of the number of equipments, type of the equipments, behavior of the equipments in the P&ID. That is why it is written as, or it is called as, piping and instrumentation diagram. Now, what P&ID shows? Let's see one by one. P&ID shows the process equipment. It shows which type of process equipment, what is the size of the equipment it will show, right? Next, it will show what kind of wall is there, what kind of line is there, what kind of line size is there, what kind of line size material is there. Everything is available in the P&ID. Third, but not the least, instrumentation and control loops. It also represent, in the most significant and important part is the instrumentation and its control loop, how it is controlled by any control philosophy, whether it is a DCS, whether it is a PLC, whether it is a single line controller. So all are represented over here in the P&ID. So now what is the use of P&ID during the designing? Yes, when we are designing something, if you are a design engineer, if somebody is a design engineer, when it is designing any plant, so it required a P&ID to represent its idea, its control philosophy, so that the user will able to see that control philosophy and observe it and do as per the OEM details. For the maintenance, it is also used for the operation, for the troubleshooting. If we know each and every specification of the equipment, or we generally sometimes forget the specification, so we refer to the P&ID and we get the information which is required at the time of troubleshooting, operation, or maintenance. So that is what the P&ID is used for. Now, why we are using a ISA 5.1 standard? Because this standard is applicable across all over the globe. That means whatever the instrument symbol represented over here, you are reading in India, you are reading in Africa, you are reading in Asia, wherever, America, USA. So the symbol remains same throughout the region. It doesn't matter, it doesn't bother about the location. So the standard is, what is the meaning of standard? Standard is something which is equalized, or you can say it makes the equilibrium across all the parts of the world without bothering about the reason. So ISA represents everything in the everything in the symbol. That symbol remain same. There will be a proper standard of tag numbering of any tag, that will remain also same. So if you read drawing here or anywhere, the tag numbering remains same. And there is a standard of the signal representation, is what kind of signal it is, electrical, mechanical, waveguide, or whatever it is, it also remains same. That is why the ISA 5.1 standard is used. Now, what P&ID symbols and codes represent? So if you look at this P&ID, it is all clearly mentioned that then this is representing a controller, this is representing a controller, this is representing a sensor, this is also representing a sensor. And P&ID also told us the direction of the flow and the signals. Where is the flow is going, where is the signal is flowing. Direction is very important, because if the direction is very clear, so we are able to troubleshoot, we are able to follow the media or the medium, so where it is going. It also shows what kind of walls is representing over here or in particular location. So PNID provides up symbols and codes that we need to understand so that we get a fair enough idea that what kind of wall, what kind of wall tag is over located over particular place. So at the time of execution or at the time of field, where the exact location of that particular instrument is located, when you go there you can easily identify how, yes, so this is the symbol, this is placed over here. No, PNID has some kind of codes and formatting. Obviously, there is a huge amount of information is given into the PNID in a such way that you can easily identify which kind of tag it is, which region of tag it is. Let me explain one by one. If you take example of this tag, 02 is representing the location of this particular area. Suppose there are 5 bodies like this is present over particular area, so we named that area into 02. So that means all the 5 body, right now you are able to see one body, so there will be a 5 body, all the tags of that 5 body is represented with 02. Now there is a one more area where is also a 5 bodies there, so that area represented 03. So this is how we can identify the bodies of particular area. So that is why in a particular tag the first two symbol represent the operation unit. That means which operation unit we are referring about. Then after operation unit, the instrument identification letter is there, whether it is a PT, whether it is a TT, whether it is a FT, whatever it is. So the second two letters representing the instrument identification. Then after equipment number, suppose I take an example of 5 bodies. If 5 bodies located in this particular area, so every single body, now in any single body there are few equipments are there. So for distinguish between the other equipments and other body equipments and this body equipments, we need some number. So I given a number of 010. So that means 010 equipment is representing this first body. If 020 is there, you can see everywhere 010, 010, 010, 010. So what that means, we are talking about the first body. If 02 is there, 020 is there in the tag, that means we are talking about the second body. So this is how in a particular region, if number of equipments are there, so how we can associate equipments or the sensors in a particular area. So this is why we have to give the equipment number, so that particular equipments instruments we can easily bifurcate from the others and cannot be merged together. Then at particular region, now there are so many temperature gauges are there, so we need to give the number 01, 02, 03. So next is the last is the running number. So this is how the P&ID codes formatting is there. And there were so many walls symbols are there. You do not need to worry about it. It is very easy. You don't need to run. There were few walls and the equipments are there which we identify very easily, because we are day to day very habitual with that particular equipment. There are certain equipments in the drawing which we do not refer in day to day life very easily, so we do not remember clearly. So that is why OEM or the original equipment manufacturer or the party which given this P&ID, they also submit the legends table where we can identify the equipment symbols. From that symbol list we can identify that which symbol is representing over that particular drawing. Now this is the most important for the instrumentation point of view. For the particular instrument, there was circle with horizontal line, circle with enclosed inside the square. All that have a meaning. So if we talk about the circle, if any equipment is represented in the form of circle, that means it is located in the field mount. It is located in the field. So if you refer to the previous slide, I have shown so many equipments which are enclosed in the field in a circle. That means they are present in the field. And certain equipments which are in the circle and have a horizontal line, that means that equipment either in the panel mounted, which is located at the field, or at the control room but mounted in the panel. So these kind of things are represented in a circle and horizontal line. If any circle with enclosed with a square, that means this is the soft function. It is located in the DCS, PLC or any single loop controller, and that access that operator has the access of all these tags. That means the operator can read and write and whatever the operator can do it. So this circle basically represented the controller of any particular loop. Suppose if we are talking about the flow, so there will be a PID which from which the operator gives some value. So that is representing a kind of simple controller. So this is circuit if enclosed inside the this square, so it is representing clearly a control philosophy, and control philosophy is not in physical form, it is present in the software form, whether it is in a DCS, whether it is in a PLC, or whether it is in a single loop controller, right? I hope till this time everything is getting clear, getting things very easy. So next is the piping and the connection. The drawing is also representing the kind of signal that already seen in the previous slides, that this dotted is showing the signal representation, and its meaning is electrical signal. That means it is an electrical signal which is coming from the which is going to the control wall, and it is this tag basically present where it is present in the DCS. From the DCS to the control wall there will be a cable, and the cable is having the electrical signal. That is why this represented in a electrical signal form. This purple form, that means there is some process fluid or anything which is represented in a purple form, which is given by any OEM. So the purple everywhere, anywhere in the drawing you can refer to that this is the purples, and that means this is this kind of flow. So every color, every representation has a some meaning. So you all these are get when you have a P&ID. So basically this is, I have taken a screenshot of any P&ID. Here I wanted to show that there are so many lines are there. Why the lines are dotted and continuous, dotted and continuous? So it has some meaning. It has some meaning that this is some kind of flow or some kind of representation. Now here you can also get the idea of any particular line, that what kind of pressure, what kind of temperature of that particular fluid is flowing to that line. So you will get the fair enough idea, minor and major details of each and every process detail in the P&ID. So it is most important for the instrumentation engineer to read it very carefully. And in pipe, if you show, I have taken a screenshot of any one drawing. In here it is in pipe. This is the pipe, and detail of the pipe is written over here and here. So what it meaning? This is also given by OEM. Don't need to take tension that I have to learn it. No, you don't have to learn it. You just have to have idea that how it can be read. And this representation is definitely given by the party or the OEM in its legends, so that you can easily refer to that legends and read it. So basically it is a standard. So the first two letters represent the media type. HS means high pressure steam, LS means low pressure steam. So the next group of letters represent the pipe size. Oh yes, DN80, DN250, yes, it is representing the pipe size. The next third group of letters represent the pipe thickness. Yes, it is representing the pipe thickness, schedule 40, schedule 30. And next fourth group of letters representing the pipe material specification, what kind of material used in that pipeline. So yes, here C42B, A12B, and this C42B and A12B, you do not take attention. Once again I'm telling you, this C, A class, anything one, what is the meaning of two, it is also mentioned by the OEM or the party who has given this P&ID. So the next letter representing the running pipe serial number, here is 115, here is 1529. So it is representing a kind of location or a particular equipment's piping, so that during erection it can easily identify. Next group of letter representing the either the insulation specification or the insulation thickness. IH, it will show the how much is the thickness on what kind of insulation you can use in particular line, right? So that legends I am talking about. So these legends are basically available by the OEM to you. If it is not, if you for the knowledge or information, if you want, you just comment on this video. I can share the drive link, so that you can easily get all the legends. What I have, I will share with you without any kind of favor. I will definitely share with you. So every equipments have some letters. You can see it PIC, HIC. So what it means, if you are a fresher, if you don't remember it, so you can refer this drawing is also made available by the OEM of the party of the P&ID. So take an example of PIC. So it has some meaning. If first letter is P, so first letter is P is means what? Pressure. Second letter is I, so second letter of I represented what? Indicator. If third letter is C, the third letter is C is control. So pressure indicator control. So this is the pressure indicator control. So this is how you can get the information. So you don't need to worry. I hope you understand that everything has some reference, and you will get the reference in the legends or anywhere else definitely. Or you can search it online, because everything is in standard. So you will get fair enough idea that what it's mean. I hope this is clear. So this is my last slide. Maybe I have created some clarity and some kind of information for you. If you like this video, please share with others. And if you wanted to make a video on particular topic, you just comment it. I will try to make a video on that particular topic. If you want the same video in Hindi language, it is also available in our electrical and automation Hindi channel for the same video if you wanted this video in Hindi. Thank you.